Okay, let me, because that should be that. Okay, so that's working. I feel like it's here, maybe? Oh, you can hear me? Yay! Okay. Whew. Can hear me. Well, this is an awful start to the stream. I apologize. But 100%, Milwaukee, we're good. Just before I keep going. Okay, jumping in back to Stanley. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. These headphones have been awful in the hour that I've had them. Not really. I've had them for like 2 hours trying to figure it out. Okay, let's focus on Stanley. Can't hear the game. Fuck my life. God, dude. Shit. Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. That one. Uh, Fuck. Maybe it's something else then. Okay. The resolution looks weird. Okay, I don't. Hmm. I thought it was just me with the resolution. I don't. Is that gonna change that? Let's try that. No, that looks weird too. Um. Just not having a good.
Looking alien. Where?
Hey, Dragon. I'm just obviously not having a good day with technology. Change it in the game because I don't know if it's on my PC. Hold on, let me. Video resolution. Should we try that? No. Okay, let's see if that's better. Change aspect ratio. Okay. Oh, did that not save that? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is a great start to the stream. Okay, better? Better on your end? Fucking hell. Okay, we are Stanley, and we are... Okay. We get told to do things. Game is almost... I can't. Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, God. Okay, should we try that? Or should I change something else? Let's try that maybe. Did I accidentally exit the game?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright, let's just start again.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
See?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
How you doing?
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk.
How's the game volume though? Is that... I'm being... Oh, fuck me. Hold on a second. I am just not winning today. Okay, where are we? Narrator is loud. Also, maybe it's the... music. Okay, no, I feel like it's on my end. Okay. The annoying thing is with this new headset that I got, it didn't come with like a thingy. You're playing Stanley, so not winning makes sense. Okay, good. I'm fitting the bill then. I don't know if I can change it. Okay, maybe... Did that help at all? Let's try that maybe. Yeah, sorry, I realized I was to ask that.
And stepped out of his office.
Okay, let's try that now. There's an achievement for the game that I'm working on. Oh, what game? Oh shit. Oh, close the door. Let me in. Oof, we move quite quickly. Hello? Am I to turn the game down still? Okay, hold on. Let me just turn right down. Okay, let's try that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, the achievement is not to play for 10 years. Well, I don't know. When was this game released? Actually, I think it was like quite a while ago, wasn't it? Oh, well, that's a pretty picture. I am checking. Okay. So I can turn the computers off, but I can't turn them on. That's fine. Okay, that side's open. Oh, what's this one doing? Oh, Jesus Christ! A long time. They released a remaster recently. Oh, is that the add-on ones that
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Hey, I'm just checking. I'm checking to. Oh, checking to see. Rude. Sorry, that was coworker. This looks weird. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, should I go to the left? Or should I not? I kind of don't trust the voice. Maybe I'm just thinking of Little Misfortune. All right. He said left, let's go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep. Yikes forever. Exactly. Is that a different room? Wait, that's my... No, it's not.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yep. Getting a drink to drink it all in? No?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating
Do what feels natural? Okay.
that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
Yeah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't know if I want to listen to this guy. Can I check in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Wait.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie if you're lying right now. Stop. Wait, this leads to the same... Oh no, I just turned myself around. Never mind. I don't like that the doors close behind me. That kind of weirds me out a little bit. Yeah. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the car. You're gonna die if you jump off. Do I have to press a button?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Her who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
No, don't be sorry, Bilbo. Thanks for coming back. Right. That's very dark. I don't like it. I really don't like it. My new headphones really kind of cut out any other noise. So if there's scary shit through here, I don't know if I can handle it today. I may cry. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay.
Hello there.
That was good timing. I liked that. They're kind of, I think they
Stanley, is
are. I'm
that
not
you?
really sure.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here,
Wow.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
I don't,
Let me show you what's really going on here.
I don't, oh God. Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Press 4 on your,
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
wait,
Now he's pushing a button. Now
that wasn't there
he's
before.
eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk,
Okay, I'm off to sleep.
Stanley
No worries,
dreamed of
Dragons.
wild
I hope you sleep well.
expeditions into
Thanks
the
for popping in.
unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Should have been
But
scared.
each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press E.
And so he began to fantasize about his own
Wait.
job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press M to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press M.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and
Nice
destinations.
wall.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer
I've seen
he
streamers
spends
make quite a bit
here,
of
the
money
more
when they
invested
link
he
scares with
gets,
different
the
bit
more he
amounts.
forgets which life is the real one.
So not like kind of what I set up. I've also seen a lot of people leave communities like that. So not maybe I'm not understanding. Viewers who don't like the scares just leave.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Jesus.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
How long? How long do I have to not? Like I can't do anything else. I'm gonna just give it a sec. Maybe my community is just main shitters. So do you mean like not what I've got with the Scream one? Like something different? He said not to press the button. But I can't do anything else. Can't alley-oop this chair. Oh, you have to donate for... Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to kind of rob people of that, I guess, if that makes sense. But maybe, like, I'll have an extra scary one. I could do that later. Okay, this is...
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press P to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I
Same as
simply
channel
play to my
point screen,
intended
but they're
purpose,
linked
the
to
same as
bits and...
Stanley.
Oh, okay.
We're not so different, I suppose.
You should play the beginner's
I'll
guide
try once
next.
more
Is it
to
something like
convey
this?
to him. I'm compelled to.
I saw someone play a
must.
little bit of this, and I was like, oh, it
Perhaps.
kind of looks
Well,
kind of
maybe
funny
this
and
time
a
you'll
bit
see.
weird, so...
Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Oh,
And
God.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, please tell me I didn't do that. Because I don't really know what I did. It's kind of like this. Oh, I'll look it up. Hold on. Beginner's guide. I feel like I've heard of it. Maybe I have looked it up. My guys usually just do 100-bit scares. Yeah, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
So
had
this is
simply
going
missed a
again?
memo.
Okay. Well, I've already looked at all the doors. That door's still open. Same with that one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, I kinda want to go through the right one again, just to see, like, if it'll do the same thing, or if it'll lead it to.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Huh.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
If I find a
What a gorgeous,
closet stop.
gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Is this a closet? I'm gonna say this is not a closet. But I kind of want to go this way because we went that way last time. Like...
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I want to go down. I feel like this is the point of the game, isn't it, though? Like, because your brain wants you to do something, and then the voice is telling you to do the opposite. I feel like that might be... I can't... okay. If it's dark, I'm regretting my decision.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, God.
No, not the right. Why would I have
Hey.
ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
We're going to take a ride.
Let's see,
Listening to
down,
the game,
right, left,
I may
down,
announce the Star Wars
left,
collab today.
right.
Oh, that sounds
Yep,
cool.
Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Oof. Oh, God.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
Where are we? 400 and what?
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Huh. Interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now, should we do what we're told?
When Stanley...
Wait.
Wait, what?
There's so many more doors.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
New season starts
Everything should
next week. Nice.
Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
And with it, a 48-hour contest.
It's an adventure.
Mode
Come,
done.
Stanley. Let's find the story.
Which I am participating in. Nice. Okay. Oh, why is... Oh, that connect... Okay. Where are we going, guys? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Just type in which one I should take, because I have no freaking idea. Yeah, contest mode puts you...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, never mind. I wasn't quick enough. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
No
It's
choice is a
possible
choice.
the
Well,
story is
apparently
back
it is.
where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, okay. But I looked at everything. That wasn't spilt before, was it? There's a door there, but...
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it
Huh?
comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Oh, it's different again?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
The computer looked different?
you
Oh,
know?
I didn't see it.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Wow, that was
I know you
good.
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
made a line. Oh god, wait, our computer? I can't do anything to it anyway.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Oh, this door wasn't open before. Oh, solitaire. Okay. On the first office. Wait. This one? Wait. No, in here. One of these ones? I find it weird that we can... Oh, Jesus! Christ. Go to sleep! Stop trying to scare me.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Do I...
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
Okay.
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination,
Wait,
even
can I
if there's no
just-
story there?
Okay.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply
I'm
by
just
the act
peeking.
of moving forward, are we implying
Ooh.
a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct
This
of
line.
one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
Ooh.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective
Yellow paint guy
experience of
started
this
getting drunk.
office,
Yeah.
is this office in fact the skeleton of
He's
my
like,
own
"This is
relative
my art show
experiential
now."
mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well,
Wait.
I'd like to apologize.
Wait, the
Not
line?
sure where I was going with all that.
Oh no, he's
You know
saying
what?
what he was saying.
I think what we need
I
right
feel like
now
Stephen
is a
Fry
bit
should
of
be
music
narrating
to
this.
lighten the mood.
Oh god. What the... Oh god. Why is that moving? Red light's always good, isn't it? Wait a minute. Huh? Ooh, maybe it's seeing if you'll just go this way. Oh god. Ooh, that's tricky. Ooh. And that's the other way. Maybe it'll connect, but... this is like the discounted Stephen Fry. He's the guy who narrated Little Big Planet. Wait, this guy or Steve? Oh, but marries off anyway. I don't love Stephen Fry. My husband likes him.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Why?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later
Oh, thank you
in
for the
story.
hydrate, Dragon.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Seriously?
You won't want to miss anything.
How am I supposed to study it? I can't count the leaves or the branches. It can't be where it is. Maybe it's where it is in the room? Stephen Fry, not this guy. Yeah, sorry, I knew him. I think this was the guy from the original mod. They just got him back. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to study this plant. Like, I just take a picture? Okay. Oh god.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh god. See, these TVs really throw me off my
not
eyes.
again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you Oh, I can't
So,
take
so,
this anymore.
sorry,
To
the
hell
yellow
with it.
line attracted me.
Restart.
Now I'm going back to. No, that's okay, Dragon. I hope you sleep well. Okay.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh,
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
okay. Sure.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do
Oh,
you want our story to be?
this is gonna make me
Go
dizzy.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley,
Oh my
I'm
God.
ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, shit. Yeeted out of here.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How
Okay.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Seriously?
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means
I
that
can't. That's gonna make me
somewhere,
so
the place
dizzy.
where we're
The other
trying
thing
to
already gave me a bit
go,
of a
there
headache.
must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination
But yeah, I've got a 3-woman
corresponds
team
with
put
the
together for that
counter-inverted reverse
dungeon. We
door's origin. So
attempted
starting from
the
the
last
right,
one and only
let us
got
ask,
through
will
2/3.
taking
Is
the
that
right
hard?
door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then
Ad
by
scared the
all
shit out of
accounts,
me.
the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I don't know if I really... Can I open this one? Damn. The
Oh, hold up, what's this?
the confusing...
The confusion ending.
I don't know
You're
how many
telling me
times.
that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
How many
It's
times
all
have we restarted though? I don't know.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I
Find the
just supposed to
confusing
forget?
ending.
My mind goes blank.
Oh my god,
simply because it's written
Ants!
here
Thank
on
you
this
so much for
thing.
subscribing for 3 months. I
Wall.
appreciate you so
Well,
much.
who consulted me?
Thank you,
Why
thank you,
don't I get to
thank
decide?
you.
Why don't I get a say in all of this?
It's made my
Really?
shitty day better.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
What
do
restart
it.
are we up to? I feel like...
And the timer stopped?
Find the
Does
confusing
that mean,
ending.
did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Oh god,
The,
we're only halfway
whatever
through.
it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Sarah
Something
V.
happen? So, okay.
Yeah, what do you want me to...
I guess now we
Oh,
just
they
wait.
both ended
You
up
know,
in here.
I
That's
suppose
funny.
in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh god. I didn't like that technical noise. Why is the music weird? I don't like it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did he forget? So this is the 5th restart, okay?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
Oh my gosh, gifting T1 sub to Bilbo as well. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Shit. Ants, are you just pressing every single button? It seems like you might be. Thank you so much, Ants. Okay, I'm actually going to go through the left one this time. Wait. Not every button. Oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not
Feeling
alter
a
without
wave of
consulting
disbelief,
whiteboard
Stanley
manager.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Just
there.
2 or 3, they're all pink and flashy. So you're pretty much a magpie. Oh, you don't have magpies there, sorry. You're like a crow? A crow, maybe? Oh my god, ants, stop it! My gosh! Calm down! Stop it! Thank you so much,
Stanley
ants.
just stood there doing nothing at all.
Hey!
He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything.
This guy's
This is
so
why
rude.
Stanley and I are on such good terms.
I was appreciating ants. Thank you. Rude guy. Complete today's unfinished agenda items right next day's agenda. Okay, no more arsehole Sarah V ads. Thank you so much, ants. My gosh, you are awesome. Alright, where we at? No cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Oh, is that why you told me to go stop at a broom closet? Hire someone to synergize pay, but who moved? Excuse me. No barking. Caspar. Come here. Come here. You need to sit down. Sit down. Say hi to chat. Say hi to chat. Oh, don't lick the microphone. It's a new microphone. Don't lick it. Say hi. Say hi. Look, you gotta squeak or something. Squeak. Say hi. Okay. If you could hear any of that. Oh my gosh! Lone Wolf as well? What are you doing? Everyone's crazy. Thank you so much. 3 months as well? Oh my gosh. How you doing, Lone Wolf? We heard him licking the mic. Okay, I thought so. Sorry, I had to just wipe his slobber. Oh gosh. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. You've helped my frustrating... Oh. Wait, who did I have to get out?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wait, who was it? Who'd they say his name was?
There was
Wait.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
But there was
No
someone in
reason
here.
to still be here.
No? No.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom
Well, I
closet.
thought it was the...
He wasn't even doing anything.
No,
At
stay
least
there.
If there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it
Oh.
is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA. Oh.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I read the board. And Ants told me to. Before I read the board.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I don't know. I feel like you're lying.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
That was
I hope
awful
your
voice.
friends find this concerning.
Even I can do better than that. With my
Stanley
English.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
Oh.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's
Wow.
how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
He's fucking... Wow.
Well,
Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys.
You're dead.
Had a frustrating day
You
with
got
these
to
new
this
headphones,
broom
so
closet,
he really
explored it a
picked
bit,
me up.
and we're
Thank
just about
you.
to leave because there's nothing here when a physical melody
And of course,
of
the
some
rest
sort
of you for
shut
just being
down your
here
central
and
nervous
watching
system,
me.
and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this,
Hype
the responsible
train!
thing is to alert someone
Level
nearby
3?
so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Wow.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's
Shit.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the
Wow.
irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay. Does something happen? Like, do I need to still stay here? When I go back in? Okay.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the... You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Oh, God.
Fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
You're welcome, I definitely helped. You did, Milwaukee. You subscribed to me the other day. You definitely helped. Okay, I like you discount, blah, blah, blah. Discount, Stephen. You can stay. Okay. Do I still stay? I think that's it. You sure? Yeah, okay, maybe he's not going to say anything else. Ooh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, keep going. Oh, this is... Can I go to the bathroom? I really... This wallpaper is... Ugh. Hurting my eyes. I just want to look in all things.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the
Stephen
correct
Mashed is a
code
shitty
by
potato.
sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Wait, where? Oh, there. Wait, it came up before like I could do something to the drawers. Oh, never mind. Apparently not. Can I click anything else here? Oh, what's this? I can't even see that. Schlanty? Schlanty. Okay. Don't fall. Oh, I cannot see there. Down we go. It's very dark. Tater. Fry just saying. Okay. 5th. Is this the 6th? Or the 7th?
Descending deeper into the
Oh no,
building,
never mind.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Creepy.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I mean, I don't wanna. But I don't like how I don't know, that looks very ominous down there. Which is why I didn't call him that. Can't be better than Mr. Fry. Oh, that's good. Especially Mary Brown taters. They're okay. Yeah, I assume that's a type of like hash browns. Stephen Tater would be a. I haven't had Mary Brown in ages. I like me a big Mary. Okay, what are we doing? Are we going? Mary Brown's is. Oh, I thought it was like, you get packets of like hash browns that you can put in the oven. I'm gonna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that
Ah!
at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
He's tricking me. Is he tricking me? I don't know now. Tater tots are top tier fried potatoes. Change my mind. Oh, I do like tater tots. We don't call them that here though. Yeah, it's like KFC, but is that billion? 4 billion. You tested me. 43,782,748 times better. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I don't
Nope,
believe him.
still on board with death?
I'm a bit scared something's gonna jump out. Can I look down and walk? So I'm not as scared.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
I'm
and
scared.
willingly confront his death.
I don't want to look up. Wait, is it actually... Does it actually just fall? Okay! Never mind. Never mind. My bad, I just spammed numbers. It's not that good, don't overhype it. What happened? Oh
As the
shit!
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Right.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
We
Trapped
don't, we
forever
call
in
them
his narrow
potato
vision of
gems
what
here.
this world was. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs.
I'm hoping that I'm thinking of the same thing.
So he resigned.
I think I'm
willingly
hoping
accepted this
they're
violent end
right
to his
amount.
brief and
Well, I
shallow
didn't.
life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no. Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as
Who's this-
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was
Visceral.
obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. 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 She saved me? Oh god. I can't see.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oof. This is
When
a
every
wow.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? do you see
Oh.
that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I kind of guessed that, to be honest. Button sounds. If I press them in a certain way, does something happen? No, aren't gems squares? Well, I guess it depends. Gems are kind of a lot of different shapes. Tater tots are like mini. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we call them potato gems. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Mary Brown's taters are different. They are like potato. Oh, wedges. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say left. Got the bike. Just a room. Are you a rock? The office. Weird. Oh. I thought the phone was gonna ring or something. One option. Obey staircase. Disobey lounge. Huh. Huh. Like how you... Oh, no, I know what you meant with wedges. We have wedges. I don't mind wedges. I haven't had wedges in ages. I like them a little crispy, but same with my chips. Game is now paused. Begin the game again. Resume the game. Oh, really? What's this do? Levers were originally a part of the Zending. Player will pull a lever and narrator would describe what color lever they had pulled. Huh. So this is kind of the first... Okay. That was weird. Why'd the button go down? Right. Is this just the other side I didn't go to? That looks weird down there. I don't like it. I doubt I can go in here. Yeah. Ooh. On and off switch? Who has the best fries or chips down there? Like here? As in like a fast food place you mean? Or just like, you know, you get packets and is that what you mean? I don't really know which way I should go. I don't even know if I can get to this room. I don't think I can. Maybe not. Fast food. Ooh, well, it's kind of it depends. Kevin Brighton, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Now look carefully, Stan. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of four-level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you haven't even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad games. Of course, you being here will probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on him. They're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you? To end this
Um, And Big Mary equals chicken burger by the. Ooh, yum! I love a good chicken burger. My wife is all for McDonald's, which I think is cardboard. So it depends. If KFC does them right with the seasoning, quite good. But because they're a thicker chip, I am all for like a crunchy chip. I don't like it too soft. So Macca's is good in that aspect because like they're all thin, so you're bound to get some crispy ones. But for flavor wise, do you guys have Red Rooster?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see?
You don't have Red Rooster.
Can you see how much they need one another?
Oh, okay.
No,
Red Rooster's kind of
perhaps
like a.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
We have Mary Brown.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push
Wait.
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's
Ooh.
path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Oh. No? Dead? That's it? Oh. Is that actually it? Do I have to start again? Must be. This can't be from the start though.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Let's
could
have
it
a look.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It would have sucked if he said the opposite just because.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Red Roost is kind of it's kind of like a different KFC. Like instead of doing the crispy, but Red Roost is not that popular anymore. But I absolutely love they do like a shredded chicken, just with like a gravy and stuffing roll. But it's so trash. Like they literally pre-cook them and then they just heat them up when you order them. Like it's awful. But I like that on occasion. And they don't do too bad of chips. They're kind of like a KFC, kind of thicker. But again, the seasoning's a little different. And if the seasoning's done well, then yeah, like it's quite good. Okay, I feel like he's not going to say anything now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing again, but
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
Too
again
far.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to
2584?
nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf,
Oh.
looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret
Can't remember
that
the
lay
code.
buried below his feet. And so the
2485?
boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845.
Damn it.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I knew it was like
Yet
those
incredibly,
numbers.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. So this is a Wendy's. Wait, what I said? I don't think we don't have Wendy's. I think we used to have No, but our Wendy's is not the same. Wendy's here is an ice cream place, not like a Pippi Longstockings Wendy's like you guys have got.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Push the big button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Well, I don't know what she's
Did he
called. I
have the
know she's called
strength to
Wendy,
find out?
but that's all I could think of that is like that picture. Another button.
Now the monitors
Oof.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Pull the
And
lever,
Stanley,
Kronk.
one of them,
Wrong lever!
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, I don't know what this one does.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Fired.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking,
Oh.
eating, working.
Home.
All of
What
it
is that?
monitored and commanded from this
Is that a
very
remote?
place.
And then
And
I
as
don't.
the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once
Oh, there's a
and
5.
for all.
Maybe in order then? Okay, let's 3. Don't die. Oh god. Okay, 1. 2 somewhere. 2. 2. Through here? No, is this where we came in? No, it's not. Oh, is 2 up there? That's a 4. So we got... Oh god, there was one right next to it. Two. 3's over here. 3. Four. This is a complete guess. But it's either that way or it's backwards. 5. Nothing. I didn't need to do any of that. Mind control idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation,
Danger,
to put
electric
an end
shock,
to this
risk.
horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But what happens if we press on? If you die, you'll be... I wanted to see what happens if you press on.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Freedom!
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh. Let me guess the game restarts. Oh no, there you go, beat the game. Wait, did you? I think so. Nah.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And you found a ending. Oh, there's multiple endings? Ooh. Okay, so I have to press on. Did we go...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay, so...
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
if
The
we
lounge
go
was
this
sublime,
way...
a work of art. What was it about this? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, okay, we haven't gone
And so he
straight here
detoured
though.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I'm just seeing. Okay. I know this leads to the boardroom anyway.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You don't want us to go in? Why not? And we haven't been
Coming to a
downstairs yet.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is there a button? There's like 40? Fucking hell.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his
How'd
post
that car
during
get in
work
here?
hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason
Do I have
at
to go
all?
back? No,
None of
I
it
can't.
made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. He thought to himself, I suppose
We're
I'll
hearing
wake up
voices.
soon.
We're fucking
I'll have
nuts.
to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh,
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It
Oh.
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
oh.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I
Does
want
he have
is
a
my
wife? I
life
didn't think
exactly the way
we
it's
didn't
always
have a
been.
wife, and he was making fun of us because
My
we don't.
life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Yeah, sure. We're still in the same thing.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me
what's
I'm
with the
real.
color?
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But
Oh,
on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then
Shit.
collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
how's she holding
and
that
by
bag? Or is it on the,
extension,
oh, it's on the
rest
ground.
of
Never
her
mind.
life.
Never mind.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Did she call an
And then
ambulance?
She turned and ran.
She ran? Wow. Well, we died. Okay.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Is it?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Yet
to
there was
the
not a
end
single
and
person
press
here either.
on
Feeling
this
a
time.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, didn't mean to turn that far, sorry.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley
2845.
froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh god. Watching you from bed now, apologies in advance if I fall asleep. No worries, Bilbo. I think I'm gonna see what this ending does, and then I might have to end stream. I'm sure you
Feeling
guys can
soothed
hear
and rejuvenated, Stanley
Casper
calmly
whinging.
walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh god, I thought that was gonna stay open then.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I was wondering if he was gonna get the shits because we just kept like running through
This
and
mind
like
control facility,
not letting him talk.
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay, it seems like the numbers didn't
Here
make a
was the proof,
difference.
the heart of the operation. Controls
So-
labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad,
Ooh,
or
what's this one?
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded
Oh, I can't press
from
that one
this
anyway.
very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Oh,
Stanley decided that this
521.
machinery would never again exert its terrible
Ooh,
power
I didn't realize
over
the numbers on
another
the wall
human life.
before.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Right, let's see what the on does.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is
Oh,
that what
gosh.
you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Oh shit.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh shit.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had
What do
in
you want?
mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Remember where the
But
numbers
what
were?
precious
Yeah.
moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means.
I'm just guessing it's in numerical order.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Or do these
A
have
moment
something
of
to do with
solace
it?
before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the
Erased.
machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly
You
and
don't
then
remember?
dying
Tell me,
alone.
Ants!
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control
can I press the button
wrested
now?
away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Ooh, okay, it's
But I'm
incorrect.
sure
Okay, what's the
whatever
code
I
then?
come up with on the next go around will be even better. My
Uh,
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying
0521
this so
012
much. You know what? To hell
0001.
with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious
Is
additional
there any
seconds, Stanley.
clue?
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Okay.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this
Ooh,
room
3.
was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
3.
Running from button to
that side.
button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this
3.
door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
2.
Do you have any
What?
idea what your purpose in this place is?
Yellow. Green.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler
I'm
for you.
so
That
confused.
timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
Fail
It's
save.
just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Oh,
That's
you
30
dick.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Wow. Okay, so there's obviously something I have to do at the end there. Right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Alright, let's go back because I feel like there's something there I can do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Another game with similar vibes to this game is Antichamber. Okay, I'll write that one down. Antichamber.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. lights rose on an enormous room packed
Okay, if
with
you guys give me 2 secs, I just have to duck to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back now. Apologies. Hubby rang. He's having a shit time at work, so just need to vent a little bit. Okay. Now,
Vision screens.
I
What
don't actually
horrible
know if
secret
there
did
is
this
any
place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
ending
Did he have
here.
the strength to find out?
Excuse me. Welcome, friend.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Thank
Their
you.
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control?
Yeah, I
all
don't
this
know.
time?
There was nothing
Was this the
super
only reason
obvious,
he
was
happy
there?
with
That
his
there would
boring
be
job?
the
That
code
his
at the end.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
There is 19 endings, by the way.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Have
It
we
was
done 3?
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
There's gotta
labeled with
be...
emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded
10.
from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
10.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh. Don't know what that one does. It seems like only some of them go in. A couple of them have 10 on them. That one has a G. Triangle, 10. Do I have to go around and press all the 10s? Maybe? Maybe there's 10 buttons? Huh. And there's a power button. That's just that number there. Hmm. I am looking it up because, or trying to, because I have no idea. My God. There is no way that, like, it's easy to figure out, surely. There's nothing super obvious anywhere. The only thing is that I could go around and press all the 10s. That's it. I can't. Alright, let's press the on and then let's go straight away, not wait this time, because I didn't know what was going to happen.
And when at last he found the sword... Oh, Stanley.
Okay.
You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Okay.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off
These on?
and
No.
leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
Okay, I gotta wait for it to do
2
something.
minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's
Okay,
your
charging.
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
3.
What all this
Can't see
means.
what it says.
I barely know where to start.
Active push
What's that?
button.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
3.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what
3
happened
blue.
to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
I can't tell what that
that
is.
was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell
Hey,
it,
we can
I
hear now.
simply let you
Yes,
sit
yes,
there in
you
your
can.
office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying
Red.
alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone
Again, this
inside,
makes no
or I let it
sense.
burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though.
Unless I'm just
this
supposed to
version
click
of
the
events has
colours.
been
Oh,
rather
here we go.
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away
Ooh.
from you, it's quite rich.
Blue, yellow.
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with
Ooh,
on
okay,
the
here
next
we go.
go-around will be
Blue,
even better. My
green.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what?
Okay,
To
so
hell with it.
Alright.
I'm going to put some extra
Blue.
time on the clock, why not?
Give me
These
the next
are
one.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Blue, red.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Oh no.
Running from button to button, screen to screen,
No, no.
clicking on every little
Why
thing
did
in
this
this
not work?
room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door.
You have
Everything,
3
anything,
attempts
something
remaining.
here will
Shit.
save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Blue.
But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately
Okay.
for a solution?
So this
10,
one's-
100, 1,000? I look forward
This
to
one's at
finding
3,
out and
so
to
maybe
watching
blue
the bomb
here.
go off each time you fail. Just
And
you
then
and
the
me and the retching
3?
explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity.
No,
And
apparently not.
Stanley died again.
I don't know. Might just
And
need.
Stanley died again.
Might just be a rack. Yeah.
And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Hoping if I broke this
Make
enough.
it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Damn. I have no idea.
But But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Maybe that was a different one as well?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's such a wacky game. I tried it once with a friend. It seems strange, but like intriguing because you just want to. Ooh. Pink. I was gonna say it has nothing to do with nothing really, isn't it? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set
I'm
of
gonna
two
go the
open
right
doors,
side.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business.
I'm gonna go
Stanley took the
straight again
first
because we only
open
did that
door on his left.
once.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Now it says not to jump off, but I feel like I
Look,
need
Stanley,
to
I
see
think
what's
perhaps
down
we've
that way.
gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
Don't
about
fall. I'm gonna
nothing
try
but
not
you
to.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Timing.
Someone you've forgotten about. What?
Ah!
Really? And
Nailed
in
it.
the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Yeah.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Danger
Look,
everywhere.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Right. Warning, do not stand on this side of the fence. Ooh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and
You missed
running, just
out.
the way you're doing
Wait,
right
missed out on
now.
what? Oh,
Don't you
did I
see
have
that
to
it's
stay
killing
there
you,
and then
Stanley?
let him yell at me more?
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier
There was a
if
blue dog.
we
Damn
just
it!
stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh. I'm scared.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I can't. Oh.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
dear. Good for you. It kind of hurts my eyes. Okay, so done. Cool.
No,
Oof.
wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, actually? Oh God. Kind of. Shit.
Please, Stanley. No! Oh,
Oh, I didn't die.
thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Do I go again?
No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Shit.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Correct.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
You sound so
I
sad.
guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over?
Oh.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going.
Reptile cutscene. Alright, we're going that way again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So I
Stanley decided
can-
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh, okay, I have to do that each time. Ooh, that's something new. Okay. We're gonna doing that. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna do that
When
again.
Stanley came to a set of two open
So we
doors,
can
this
go
was not the
to the
correct
other
way to the
blue
meeting room,
door.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business.
Oh, I should have
Stanley
stopped
took the
then.
first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
It's a laugh.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Aha.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Ooh.
You
Oh,
see? There's nothing here.
creepy.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This
Ooh.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going
Oh.
to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to
Oh.
be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh no.
In this
Oh.
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be
Jesus.
sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
We're only
Let's see. What do we have
voicing.
here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Narrator be like, yeah. Oh.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Remind-
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell
You
me
can't
that,
jump.
Stanley.
No, seriously, we
Will it
disabled
ever
it.
be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where?
This will go here. No, here. And then. Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it.
I can
Gaze
tell.
upon
Looks
my
like
work
shit.
of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand?
Oof.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Well, actually,
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
no.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game. Yes, I I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Oh.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better
Can I read that?
myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
No, no. There we go.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more.
Oh! Oh. Right. Portal 2. Nice. I haven't played it, but I think I've seen either hubby play it or there was like a... I'm gonna fall. Oh no. Or there was like... Oh. Okay. It was there was a part in another game that I played, like and it did like a crossover or something. I can't quite recall. Oh my gosh, this is dark. Oh. Is that a security room?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to call it there. Hubby's got home with dinner, and I gotta feed the puppies. But thank you so much for everyone who was able to join me. We got a fair few endings out of this game, which is pretty cool. If you guys liked it, I'm fine to play the other variants as well. Yeah, I'm starving, eh? But yes, I just want to say thank you very much for the resubscription. It means a lot, guys. Ants, and then the gifted sub as well. Cool stream. Glad you got everything. Oh my god, Milwaukee. There's two different, like there's the cable, but then there's a Bluetooth thing as well. So I was like, oh, do I have to connect both or what? And then then I did something and I unplugged the cable to swap it over, and then I could hear. I was like, what the fuck? So I don't need the cable in? I thought I'd need. Oh, it doesn't matter. Literally, it did not say that in the instructions, and there was no one who has this headset uh that has done like a setup thing, so it was really annoying. But anyway. Alright, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. I'll let you know. Yeah, dead. Pretty much. I'll let you guys know if I do an extra stream tomorrow. If not, I'll catch us all on Friday. And if I don't see you,